Hello and welcome to week 1 of Statistics for Business 1. I am Shankar Venkatgiri, your instructor for this course. And this here is Lisa, my wonderful assistant. Our broad goal this week is to learn how to summarize a dataset in different ways. We will do this numerically at first and then visually. Both of these activities comprise the area of descriptive statistics. Our focus this week is on an activity that most of us engage in every year, and that is traveling.
Me too.
Do you know what impact tourism has on the economy? Here's what the UN World Tourism Organization has to say. In 2013, the tourism industry made up 9% of the world's GDP. 1 in 11 jobs were related to tourism. Bottom line, tourism is an important industry sector that we must examine. So let's start with some simple questions. How do different countries of the world fare in terms of tourism? Does the size of the country matter? Does the population of the country matter? For now, we'll skip the domestic tourism angle and only examine the countries along their international tourism receipts. We'll break this session into small segments of just a few minutes. After each segment, we'll ask you to answer some basic questions or go through a more detailed exercise. From time to time, we could ask you to discuss a case within your assigned group. Now for some prerequisites, what I'll talk about today will involve heavy use of spreadsheets. So if you're feeling rusty about your spreadsheeting skills, I suggest you go through a tutorial by Sunil. So where do I get the data to answer my questions? I'll browse to the World Bank website. So on this website, we have data about international tourism receipts in US dollars, that is the unit of currency. If you notice carefully, it tells you what the indicator is about. Their expenditures by international inbound visitors, basically people coming to your country and spending money on tourism, of course. Now these receipts have several components. If I were to look at the website, it says payments to national carriers for international transport, basically their airfares. They include any other prepayment made for goods or services received in the destination country. So you get the picture. Now if you notice, this data comes in several formats in which I can download it. What we have are 3 formats. We have Excel, CSV and XML. Now CSV files tend to lose information when they are saved. It's also tricky if you've got several tabs in the same spreadsheet. So for now, I will stick with Excel. So let me go ahead and download that data. Excel, so it's waiting and it has downloaded. If I were to look up this Excel spreadsheet, this spreadsheet has a lot of tabs at the bottom. There's data, there's metadata countries, and there's metadata indicators. Now I just downloaded the file and I'd really appreciate it if you also downloaded it.
Yep, I've downloaded it.
Really? Grand! You're well on your way to pick up this subject. Think about it, if Lisa here can do it, so can you.
I can grow a brain. Can you?
Before we proceed, it's a good practice to save the file in a private directory. Then we don't have to worry about deleting it by mistake. Let me go ahead and do that.
Once I did a cleanup and it deleted everything in my downloads directory.
Sorry to hear about this, Lisa. What did you lose?
I was Van Gogh's model in my last incarnation and his sunflowers painting was in my downloads folder.
Oh, such a big loss. We are sure to travel to Amsterdam someday, okay?